everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. So we have to get into Beyonce because she is on a lot of people's minds right now because like we had talked about before, she has a lot going on. She has the Haircare line, called Sacred, and she also just released 2 new country songs. She just wrapped up the Renaissance tour, all that stuff, right? But I couldn't help but notice that Beyonce fans were online saying that they don't think this hair care line will sell. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel, we did bring this up before about, Beyonce's other lines that she does and why it isn't as successful as like her music and tours and everything like that. And this topic is resurfacing again. So Beyonce's fans overall think that because Beyonce isn't as personable, people get excited when Beyonce puts up a caption. Like she recently put up a caption celebrating Kelly Rowland and Kelly Rowland's recent acting debut under Tyler Perry. And people were like, oh my God, Beyonce wrote a caption this time. Like people are not used to Beyonce speaking to her fans. They're not used to hearing her talk. Beyonce has stopped doing interviews since I don't know God when. So it's not like I'm not comparing the legendary status here, but look at Cardi B. Cardi B talks to her fans all the time. She goes live a lot. We know her personality. She's been on reality TV. We know her little sayings. You could never meet Cardi B and you feel like you know her. But with Beyonce, you could never meet her and you'll feel like you don't know her. And I understand why she's so private. I definitely get it because this industry is cutthroat. Okay. And when she tries to open up, I feel like the public just backstabs her, especially when it came to Blue Ivy. But listen to what some of her fans had to say.
But Beyonce does not have a strong personal brand. Yes, she is a celebrity, but she does not have a strong personal brand whatsoever. That's why any venture that she pursues outside of music, if you notice, it doesn't do that well. And the core reason behind that is Beyonce has, in a way, made her life so private and herself kind of unreachable that when she puts out a product, it's hard for us to connect to the product because we can't really connect to her as a human. We don't believe that she's using the things that she's selling us. The perfume, House of Darion, even the collaboration with Adidas. You would think that it would go crazy the same way Yeezy did, but it just doesn't. And it's simply because she has not taken the time to develop that personable relationship. I'm not talking about telling out her business, but I mean really creating community around her products, her businesses. She has not taken the time.
So, granted, I'm excited about this. I don't think it's going to be a hit. Let me tell you why. Let me start off by saying that I love Beyonce and she is a huge star. She's a star. Anytime she's going to be somewhere, she does anything that involves music or performing, it is going to sell out. But she does not have a huge personal brand to influence people to buy product. What you mean, Darius, Beyonce not an influencer? Absolutely not. We can look at her prior history with other things like Darion, even Ivy Park, and the perfume that just launched. The thing is, yes, you have star power. Everybody wants to be where you are. Everybody like you, me included. But am I gonna buy something just because you put your name on it or you say it's something that you've been working on in real life? Probably not. The reason Fenty worked so well with Rihanna was because she was making content using the stuff, and the reason Savage worked so well for her because she showed us that she was a savage. Think about Kanye with Yeezy, how passionate he is about it, how raw the content, the conversations, just everything that he does around that shoot is. Beyonce not gonna give us all of that. I'm sorry. Because she is such a big star, it kind of removes the humanness from her, as people like to say. We only know her as the entertainer. We get to see glimpses of her as a real person, but for her to be pushing products for us to use in everyday life, when we don't get to see her moving in everyday life, it's gonna be really, really hard. Let me tell you what you should have did. You should have dropped a line of blonde wigs. The girls have been asking you, since the beginning of time where you get your hair from, what kind of hair is it, what shade is it. The girls have been wanting to have the same color Beyonce blonde since they were 7 years old. If you would have jumped into the extension marketplace or the wig marketplace, you would have made a gold mine. But also it was going to take a level of vulnerability with you showing that you wear these wigs, how to wear these wigs, and the same type of energy that you gave Ivy Park when you dressed up in the clothes, you're going to have to do that with them wigs. I don't know how we're going to do this with Secret. You going to be showing us your real hair? You getting your hair washed? Because I think that's going to be the only way it works. Like, UGC not going to cut it. It's too many brands out there. For you to be you and for this to do what it needs to do and fly off the shelf, we're going to have to see you very vulnerable, Beyonce.
Now, my personal opinion, when we had got the teaser a long time ago where she was like sitting down and she was like in front of like a mirror. It looked like she was like in a beauty room and we saw like Haircare bottles or whatever. You know, I just felt like since then, I don't know, people were a little skeptical, right? But my personal opinion about if this Sacred Haircare line will sell, I honestly think it's going to be a hard sell because we never see her real freaking hair. We may see it every once in a blue moon or like older pictures of her, but Beyonce isn't giving, oh, I'm always wearing my real hair, or you guys see my real hair every now and then, or oh, I'm giving you like you know how some influencers, she's not an influencer, but influencers will do like, oh, here's my wash day routine, or you know, they show you their hair care journey. Maybe their hair was damaged at one point and they showed you how they got it down their back, or, you know, their relaxed hair care journey or their natural hair care journey. We haven't seen that stuff. And Rihanna, I think, has been successful with her makeup line because Rihanna puts on the makeup. You know how many makeup tutorials you can do and like really show people how to use your products. Like, who's going to be showing us how to use Beyonce's hair care line? Is she going to start making videos showing her real hair with, you know, are we going to get wash day routines? I doubt it. Are we going to get styling routines? I doubt it. You know, with her talking and like demonstrating, I highly doubt it. People are going to buy it off of the name because it comes attached to Beyonce. But we've seen time and time again, just because her name is attached to a brand that she's pushing and that she's owning doesn't mean that it's going to have this crazy success as Rihanna's brands have or other people's, okay? So I think with the fans saying that personable act is missing, or just like a little show and tell, like, you know, I think that is a huge piece that is going to be missing in this. I think Beyonce's best thing that she ever does is shows us little personal glimpse of herself throughout her music and throughout her documentaries. And I think that's why people will always support the music. But as far as her selling products, I just think that the products aren't bad. I just think that the marketing and that personable touch to it, there's something missing. And I think her fans just want to know her a little better. And if you're going to be selling hair care products, we want to see you doing hair care videos. We want to see you giving hair care tips. We want to see that. And I don't think Beyonce is going to show us her beehive braid pattern underneath them wigs or them sew-ins, or if she got her hairline out in a wig, you know, sewed down behind the hairline. I don't think we're going to get that deep. Okay? I don't think we're going to get that deep. Someone did say if she did a blonde wig line, that would be successful. I could see that being successful. However, she would have to show putting on the wigs. She would have to show the before and afters. And I don't think she would do that. If I was her, I wouldn't do that. Okay? So let's be for real. If I was Beyonce, I wouldn't be showing y'all my beehive braid down pattern, getting the sew in, or I'm going to show you when my hair is done, when it's looking its best. Okay? And give you an illusion, which is what she does. Give you a nice little illusion that she in that sink getting that hair washed. All right? And we know Beyonce got long hair. Okay? Mama Tina done showed us plenty of times. But I'm just saying, if you're going to sell a hair care line, I think you're going to have to show us your hair. I think you're going to have to show us a little bit more. Unless she goes the influencer route and has a lot of influencers using it, you know. But there's something about the celebrity being the face of that brand, showing them using their products, And, little show and tell. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Do y'all think Beyonce's hair care line is going to sell? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.